If you follow the exact sequence I'm about to walk you through, you can realistically walk away with $250,000 to $300,000 in business credit at 0% interest with no docs, no tax returns, no revenue requirements, and no collateral. Just like in this screenshot, how I was able to get over $100,000 in total business credit card limits combined, along with a business line of credit, or one of our clients, James, that was able to get $100,000 with just one bank. I'm going to show you the banks that I'm using right now in 2026, the exact cards at each of these banks, how to apply the data points, and most importantly, the order you do it in, because the order is everything. So let's get right into it. If you don't know who I am, my name is Felix, and I personally went from a 580 to 800 credit score, secured over $920,000 in 0% and business credit card funding, and built a multi-seven-figure funding and credit repair business. We served over 2,000 plus businesses and has funded over $130 million in business funding to date. So this process works whether your business is brand new or already established. If you have an LLC, an EIN, and a decent personal credit profile, you're in the game. And if you've been denied before and willing to bet it wasn't your credit, it was the sequence and the order that you went with. So before you apply, there are 3 things to lock in first. Before we can even touch a single application, you need the following 3 things dialed in. Number 1, your personal credit profile, as well as your scores. You want your utilization under 10%, no negative items, and as few inquiries as possible. Hard inquiries are actually one of the biggest factors and determination of why you will get declined, and most people don't manage them properly, right? So even with a great credit score, if you have 10 recent inquiries in the past 6 months, you're just screaming that you're needy in capital to the lenders, and a lot of times that might be the main reason on why you're declined. Number 2, your business setup. You need an LLC in a low risk industry, think consultant, marketing, e-commerce, not trucking, cannabis, or restaurants. Those industries gets flagged. Your EIN, your business phone number, your email, and your address all need to match across your business credit profile. Consistency really matters. And then number 3, understanding the inquiry game, because most banks would deny you the moment that you hit 2, 3, or even 4 inquiries on a single credit bureaus in a short period of time. Some banks are super sensitive, so they're passed on even 1 inquiry, and that's exactly why we sequence these applications the way we do. We protect your business and work the timing like a strategy, not a sprint. Okay, with that being said, if you handle all 3 of those things, here is the credit sequence. So this is what we call the big 5, starting with Bank A, Chase. We start with Chase, always. Chase offers the highest limits and sets the ceiling for everything and follows. So here's the play. You want to open up a business Chase checking account and deposit a minimum of $5,000 to $10,000 if you have it, right? Let it season for at least 3 to 5 business days. The earliest that we did it was up to 48 hours, and we're still able to get decent amount of approvals. But to be on the safe side, you just want to leave it in your checking account, the business checking account with Chase, for at least a minimum of 5 days. Then you apply for 2 different business Chase cards back to back, meaning once you get approved for the first one, you submit the second application under the same data point, under the same LLC. And the way that you want to approach this is the first card that you're going to be applying for is the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited. This is a 0% introductory APR card, and it typically comes in between 30,000 to 40,000 approvals. 15% of the times, there might be a chance that you might hit a 50K approval. We actually attach one of our invitation links and partnership links in the comments down below, so you guys can apply through there. Those data points and those links do increase your odds of getting a higher limit approval, just based on the data points and also different split tests that we did across the clients that we work with and applying with a relationship banker. So feel free to use those links in the bio, right? Once you get approved for the first Chase Inc. card, and let's just say you land for 30,000 more, you want to move straight to the second card. If you come back a little bit under that, you want to wait 30 days, put some spend on it, and then apply for the second card. Okay, so the second card is the Chase Business Inc. Preferred Card. This one does carry interest, which is actually why Chase hands out bigger limits on it compared to the 0% card. They do expect to earn on it, and we typically see $40,000 to $60,000 on these type of approvals. So now here's the move that most people miss. Chase will allow you to transfer the credit limit between your business credit card. So let's just say you get approved for the $40,000 on the Chase Inc. Unlimited and $50,000 on the second card, the preferred card. You can shift the $50,000 on the second card over to your first card that comes with the 0% unlimited or 0% introductory rate. Now you're sitting on a $90,000 0% line, and the preferred stays open for future uses. Between both cards, you're typically looking at $70,000 to $100,000 just out of Chase alone. Bank number 2 will be with Wells Fargo. Next up, what we're going to do is open up a Wells Fargo business checking account and deposit a minimum of $2,000. You can do that online, or you can go in branch. Let that account season for at least 4 weeks in total. Don't rush this one, right? So I'm not saying 2 weeks, 3 weeks, you want to wait 4 weeks. After 4 weeks, you can either head to the branch and ask to work with a relationship banker, or you can also contact our team because we have dedicated relationship managers from Wells Fargo that we can refer you out to. You're going to be applying for 2 products at the same time: the Wells Fargo Business Cash Card, the Signify card, right? The Wells Fargo Signify Business Cash Card, and the Wells Fargo Business Line of Credit. Having that seasoned checking account and working directly with a banker makes a real difference in results here. Expect anywhere between $50,000 to $50,000 across both products. I myself was able to get a $35,000 business credit card on the Signify card and a $50,000 business line of credit approval. Bank number 3 will be US Bank. They're a little bit more inquiry sensitive, so they can go early in the sequence, but before your bureaus get too crowded. You're going to be applying for 2 different credit cards: the US Bank Triple Cash Rewards Visa Business Card and the US Bank Business Shield Visa Card. Both are strong products, and US Bank can approve them in the same session if your profile is clean. Ideally, you want to have a 780 plus and 5 primary trade accounts on your credit report that has a limit over $15,000 each. Open a business checking account first, deposit anywhere between $2,000 to $4,000, similar process with Chase and Wells Fargo, and then you want to wait 7 days before applying. Ideally, by working with a relationship banker at the branch, or you can contact us. We do have standby ones. We typically see anywhere between $20,000 to $25,000 per approval. Anything above $25,000 will request for tax returns or bank statements in order to compensate the limit that you're asking for. Bank number 4 will be with Truist. Keep in mind, Truist is going to be geo-specific, meaning they only lend to certain states, certain footprints. So you want to make sure you go on Bank Branch Locator and put in your zip code, put it on a 25-mile radius, and see if there's any Truist branches nearby. If you are in the area, here's the play. You can either call in or walk into a branch. We prefer calling, but the wait time can be anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes. And then you want to automatically and apply for their business credit card for both the Truist Business Cash Rewards credit card and Truist Business credit card at the same time. So you can tell the rep, my name is Felix, I run this company, I'm interested in applying for this is the revenue, this is the industry that I'm in, and I want to apply for both cards simultaneously while I'm on the phone. Approvals typically come anywhere between $15,000 to $25,000 in credit limits. Bank number 5, this is my all-time favorite, American Express. Amex is a little bit different and needs to be treated differently. If you already have an Amex personal card with a limit of $10,000 or more, you're in great shape. Apply for the Amex Blue Cash Everyday card and the Amex Blue Plus business card back to back. These typically will range anywhere between $10,000 to $25,000 in credit limit each. If you don't have an existing Amex personal relationship, I strongly recommend getting one before applying applying for business credit cards. The Delta Gold personal credit card is the easiest entry point, building that relationship for at least a minimum of 60 days, then coming back for the business credit cards. Allowing to skip this step is why a lot of people end up with only 2K approval and why when they could have 20,000. And here's a bonus: once they approve you on the business side, you can also transfer your personal credit limit that you have on the Amex personal card over to the business for a larger line. After going through your first round of funding, most likely you will have 2 to 4 inquiries per credit bureau, depending on the relationship that you have with these institutions and whether or not these applications combine into one inquiry at a certain point. After phase 1, normally we stop the application process, and what we do is start wiping off the inquiries off your personal credit report. A lot of people don't know business credit card inquiries can be disputed off your personal credit report because business credit cards don't report to your personal bureaus. That means you can clean the state and go into the next round clean. Experian typically cleans quicker. Equifax and TransUnion takes about 14 days. Once those are wiped, you're ready for round 2. And there's a whole second round or second wave of banks that we haven't even touched yet that we can add another 150 to even 200,000 on top of what we just built. Going out of order or skipping these steps will leave you a lot of money on the table. If you want to go through this entire process with some guidance, drop a comment down below or even check the link in the description, schedule a call with the team. What I'll personally do, most likely it'll be me, is I will do a full audit on your credit report along with what your funding goals are, relationships that you currently have with institutions, and map out a dedicated funding game plan that you can work with us on. Okay, so comment below if you're interested in that. And then again, my name is Felix, and I'll see you guys in the next one.